What's up, guys? This is the Fore Palms disc golf course in Jacksonville, Florida. This is my first time ever playing the course, so I'm playing the red short tees to the basket position A. They move the baskets around, and right now that just happens to be the position it's in, 258 feet. They do have longer tee positions on most of the holes, and those are the blue tees, but they didn't have them on every hole, and you can't see the basket on a lot of them, so just opted to play the reds. This is a righty hyzer friendly hole, but I'm left-handed, so I'm throwing a Star Destroyer on a sidearm. Pretty easy, straightforward hole to start the round off with. I believe this one is in position A at 305 feet. And I'm throwing that same Star White Destroyer. Not ever having played this course before, I didn't put enough power into it, came up a bit short. But thankfully was able to make the putt. Hole 3 is playing to basket B at 320 feet. You can't see it from the tee off, but it's straight ahead and then to the left around the corner. I'm throwing that same Star Destroyer. Left it a little short at about 35 feet. And I believe this hole is in position B at 333 feet. I'm throwing that Star Destroyer again, but I did not put enough power on that, left it quite a bit short. Now you'll notice on a lot of these holes on the tee signs that the blue longer tee-offs are not far away from the reds at all. And that's another reason I didn't play the blues, because some of them they're only 10 feet farther. I think this one is in position A at 310 feet, but I'm not exactly positive. They're both showing that they're right in line of each other, the two pins. I'm throwing a GT Buzz here, and I thought I laced the hole, and it turned over and tapped a tree short. I really like the ground at this course. It's all just mulch, not too much grass. You can see on this next tee sign really just how close the blue tee-offs are to the red on some of the holes. This one's playing at 195 feet at position A. Should have thrown a Firebird, but I threw my Star Destroyer again. I'm just feeling that disc this round. Landed at about circle's edge. On hole 7, I'm going to show you red tee sign and the blue tee sign, and that's because I think it should be switched around. The blue makes way more sense to be the red, so I ended up actually playing the blue tee off. Like, look how close they are, but the red plays around a bend and the blue plays straight at the basket. I threw an ESP Buzz here, and I believe the pin location was B or C, one of the longer ones, because I did not put enough power on it and didn't even make it close to it. And I don't know what's going on with the next hole, hole 8, because there's just way too many pin locations. That's 5 different pin locations. And I'm playing to, I believe, A, which is 285 feet. Throwing that Star White Destroyer. And made it into the bushes. I would like to play this course in the longer pin positions. It's probably really challenging. But this layout is fun enough and good for casual play. Hole 9 is in pin A at 295 feet across the water. I'm throwing a flippy Prodigy D2 here, and I turned it over too much, but it's kind of a good thing, staying away from the water. Left it a bit short at 45 to 50 feet for my putt. Oh no, hopefully there's no gators in that water. Now the next 9 holes, they get a lot more fun, more challenging. A lot of them are longer. Hole 10 is 310 feet straight across the water. Not good for a lefty. I could hyzer right into that pond. Throwing that flippy Prodigy D2 again, and it just stayed straight as an arrow. Hole 11 is in pin A at 268 feet. But it felt to me like it played closer to 300. You're throwing slightly uphill. I'm throwing a Metal Flake champion turn here. Threw it a bit too high and it hit a tree, went straight down. Left it at about 50-55 here, going for a quick jump putt. And again, I really like the ground here. I like that there's mulch and then sand and just different terrain. Where I'm from, all the courses are about 90% grass. Hole 12 plays to pin B at 330 feet, and I'm throwing that white Star Destroyer. Left it too high, not enough power, and it's hyzering out too much right. Should have thrown my Metal Flake champion turn. And somehow I made that putt. Hole 13, and I believe this is in position B at 360 feet. Throwing a Metal Flake Destroyer, but it's pretty beat in. It's actually flippier than my Star Destroyer. Left this one at about 35-40 feet. And couldn't put that one in. So on this next hole, it seems like something's wrong with the T sign. B and C are going drastically to the left, and I think it's B at 372, but you'll see the basket's right here straight ahead. I'm throwing a Prodigy D2, throw it about 350 there, and then I still have another 80, almost 100 feet to the pin. So it's kind of confusing if this is C at 495 feet or B at 372. Hole 15 is a nice ace hole on pin A, 222 feet. And I'm throwing an ESP Buzz and going right for that basket. Just needed a little bit more on that. Alright, on to hole 16. This is going to be pin C at 600 feet. This is the longest hole on the course. I'm throwing a Metal Flake turn. I'm just really happy that I hit one of the gaps. Didn't get as much turnover as I wanted, but still put it out there around 400 feet. And then I'm throwing a Star Destroyer. This one kind of got away from me, slipped out of my hand. Didn't really get as close as I wanted. And this might end up being the first bogey of the round. And hey guys, if you like that neighborhood shirt I'm wearing, we're actually giving those away for free with a minimum purchase on our website. So check the link in the description below when you're done with this video. Hole 17's playing to pin B at 325 feet. And I'm throwing a G Star Destroyer. This one's not super flippy, but usually the G Star Destroyers are real flippy. And I almost hit the basket there. And as we come upon hole 18, I want to give my final thoughts on the course. I had a lot of fun playing this course, and I like that there's a lot of options. Hole 18 is going to be 475 feet in pin B, and I'm throwing my Metal Flake Destroyer. So like I was saying, I really enjoyed this course. I like that there's multiple tee-offs. I like that there's a lot of pin locations. I hope that they move them around like week to week. That would be kind of cool. I got a nice S on that Destroyer. I threw it out there about 400, maybe 375, and now I'm throwing my ESP Buzz. Oh, and I would have loved for that to go in to finish the round. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think this course is really good for intermediate and advanced players, and then the other pin locations are going to make it great for pros during tournaments.